Joining us now in the studio are Matt Wyrick and Madison Haynes, the two reporters who wrote last week's front page article of The Breeze. This story, if you didn't know, was it first sparked controversy after the publication on BuzzFeed outlined Whitlow's case, but the article has since been taken down. Hi, Matt and Madison. Thank you for coming out. I guess first, can you tell me about the process you guys took in writing this article?
Yeah, so we actually started writing it about 4 months ago. It was kind of a broad OSARP article, but then we saw Caroline Whitlow's Facebook post that went viral about her process and how she just wasn't really happy with how it was going, and then we kind of just went from there.
So did you, Caroline came to you or you went to her? It was all sparked from that Facebook post?
Yes, we went to her after seeing the post. We've been doing some research into sexual assault cases throughout the semester. It's been a couple month-long project, and when we saw Caitlin's post, we thought, we can see what's going on here and see if that might be representative of the situation, and it turned out it was. So we took her story, and she stepped forward, let us use her name, and we kind of went from there.
So your article actually came out the day after the BuzzFeed article was posted. So emotions were high regarding the case. I think everyone could feel that around campus. What kind of responses have you received after publishing the article?
I mean, not a lot. Personally, I haven't received any emails necessarily. I mean, we've sat down and talked to Bill Wyatt, the university spokesperson, and Wendy Lushbaugh, the director of OSARP. But so far, we haven't received, as far as we go, much feedback. Nobody's really been talking to us. It's more of what we've been seeing kind of going around in the JMU community.
Mm-hmm. So it's been about a week since your article was posted, a little bit over a week. What new developments are there to this story?
Well, JMU did issue an apology to Caroline, which we are releasing a story today or tomorrow about that. So more information on that will be in that story. But that's pretty much the only other update besides the protest today.
Great, sorry, my thing almost fell. And did you guys have any hesitations going forward with this? It is a sensitive, controversial topic. You are a student-run publication. Did you have any wariness or anything?
I mean, we stuck to the facts. That was the biggest thing. Was we aren't analysts. We're reporters. We're here to tell the story as it's being presented to us. We fact-checked everything that we could. Made sure that nothing that was put into the article was, our opinion. It was all what exactly was this FERPA law that the violation could have occurred, what was said in the email, because we obtained copies of separate emails that we were allowed to publish. So everything that we included was either a verbatim quote or pulled from information that was given to us.
You mentioned the FERPA law. That is the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. Can you just elaborate on what the issue there is, just in case people don't know?
Yeah, I mean, the big issue here is what constitutes an educational record. Now, is an email sent between a student and a member of OSARP considered confidential, and can that be spread to other people within the university, because other departments outside of OSARP received that email? And so that was our question, was that a breach of FERPA? And when we consulted lawyers, we talked to several different legal advisors about this, and they were up in the air about what exactly is a legal record, an educational record, because there is no concrete definition. It's kind of left up for interpretation. Mm-hmm. So JMU's interpretation might be different from Caroline and her attorneys, but it's not up to us to decide which is which. We just put down, the lawyers say that it's up for interpretation. There's a certain way you can perceive it this way, a certain way you can perceive it that way, but it's all outlined in the article.
Okay, and you guys have followed up on this story. We're all students here. We all read The Breeze. Why should we trust you in your reporting when you really only have a limited amount of access to what you guys can get? You're going to be following up with this story. Why should we students trust in The Breeze as a student-run publication?
As reporters, it's our job to provide correct, accurate information to the public. That's who we serve, is the public. And if we have information and we have proof of certain facts, it's our job to deliver those to the public in a clear way and analyze those facts. You mentioned not having both sides. While Caroline's case is closed because she's under appeals, this is about a broader subject, and I feel like it reaches a wider audience than just JMU, and it's our job to kind of report on that.
And JMU did publish an op-ed in the Breeze in the opinion section this past week where they outlined their stance on sexual assault and the resources they offer to help allegedly victims come forward and to receive help and things like that. So we definitely gave JMU a platform to speak. We had, so like I said, an interview with them, several opportunities for them to give statements. Now, FERPA law does say that JMU cannot comment on specific cases, and so as far as Caroline's case goes, JMU can't say anything about her, but they can talk about overarching policies and things like that. And they've talked about how, you know, some of the things that the protesters out there are talking about, some major changes they want, is for a time limit to be set on OSARP's decision-making process. How long can an actual process take? They want stricter penalties for people who are found responsible, including expulsion for those found responsible for rape, and the panel to have better vetting in terms of who can be on an OSARP panel. Do you have to be a psychologist or a lawyer or something along those lines where you actually have some kind of background in these kinds of cases? And those are the three big hitters that they're looking for to make change in the protests. And JMU has said that they're willing to sit down and have a dialogue and, you know, are very open to making changes for next year if needed.
Awesome. Well, I know that the end of the semester is soon upon us, but we are looking forward to any new developments that you guys can come up with. And thank you for taking the time to talk about your article and to give insight into what this case really is about, because it does affect everyone here at JMU.